Okay, today we're going to look at how we can get the equation of a circle mathematically. So this topic is really important for both the GCSE and A-level students. So here we can start from XY Cartesian coordinate system. So as you can see here, I have just drawn a circle. So what I'm going to just do here is I'm going to mark the center of the circle to be like the C, which is A comma B, and also I'm going to get another point on the circumference of the circle. So we can say that is point A, and then I can give the coordinates x comma y here, right? So then I'm going to just join these 2 points A and C. So we know that this is half of a diameter or radius of the circle. And then I'm going to just create a right angle triangle. So over there, so then this point we can name as B if you like. So then we can just get the coordinates of the point B to be the x comma B. Actually, that is not important, but what is important here is now, so we can just get this length over here, so which is x minus the A, and over there this height we can just get it to be y minus B. Hope it is clear. So we have just drawn a circle, which is having a radius of r, and then we marked a point A on the circumference of the circle. So then got the coordinate to be x comma y, and then center to be A comma B. So then we just created a right angle triangle A, B, C. So based on the point A and C, we can get the coordinates of the point the B to be x comma B. Right, so then ABC is a right angle triangle. So then here what I'm going to do, simply use the Pythagoras theorem for this particular the arrangement here. So I hope all of you know about the basic Cartesian coordinate system. So then here we have just drawn the circle, so with the center A comma B. Since ABC is a right angle triangle, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem. From Pythagoras theorem, we can write AC squared is equal to the BC squared plus BA squared. Hope that is clear. So AC squared, that is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is CB or BC and AB or BA. Right, so then now we know the AC is equivalent to the R, that is radius of the circle, and the BC is x minus A, and then AB is y minus B. So then let's try to substitute these the values into this equation here. AC is R squared, so then BC is x minus A squared, and then BA is y minus B squared. So based on the basic arrangement, so then I would write x minus A squared plus y minus B squared is equal to R squared. This is the basic format of the equation of a circle that we normally learn in advanced level. This is the most common type of the equation of a circle, so that we normally learn in advanced level, but in GCSE level we don't go that far. So if you have a circle in this format, so then we can determine the center of the circle to be A comma B. Okay, so then you should understand that. So if you have minus here, minus sign here, minus sign here, so then based on this the equation, we can determine the center of the circle to be A comma B, and then the radius of the circle to be R. Okay, so hope it is clear. So then if we have an equation of a circle in this format, so then we can simply work out the center of the circle to be A comma B and the radius to be R. At GCSE level, we don't go into that far. So then we normally consider circles which are having the center at the origin of the Cartesian coordinate system. So that means, so we'll have the center of the circle at 0, 0. If the center of the circle is 0, 0, so then we know that A comma B goes to 0, comma 0. So therefore, so we can rewrite this equation with substituting this the 0, 0 into the a and b. So this will give us an equation of a circle which is having the center at origin. So we can simplify then x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So this is another format of the equation of a circle. So this will provide the equation of a circle which is having the center at origin. So for example, if you look at here now, we have xy coordinate system, and then we have a circle where the center is at 0, 0. So then this is the radius now. So this is the equation of the circle in this format. Okay, so as I said, so the main format of the equation of a circle is this, but from that, when you substitute a comma b equals to 0, 0, so then we get the equation of a circle which is having the center at 0, 0. Okay, so now we know the basic format of the equation of a circle is x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r squared. Right, okay then. Right, so we know that there's another format of the equation of a circle, so then we can get that format by starting from this the equation here to get to the other format. So I'll try to expand this left-hand side of this equation. So we'll get x squared minus 2ax plus a squared plus y squared minus 2by plus b squared is equal to the r squared. So if I try to move all the terms into the left-hand side, so what will happen then? X squared plus y squared minus 2ax minus 2by plus a squared plus b squared minus r squared should be equal to 0. Right. Okay, so then if I try to just rewrite in a format, so then which is a bit more clearer, so we can write x squared plus y squared plus 2ax plus 2by plus c is equal to 0. So then you can see here now, if you write the equation in this format here, so we know that the c is going to be equal to a squared plus b squared minus r squared. Actually, so this is the other common format of the equation of a circle. Right. So if this was the circle, so then how we can recognize the center of the circle and the radius of the circle? Yes, we can just recognize that. So in this format, the center would be minus a comma minus b. So then we have the equation in this format. So then we can recognize what is a and b. So then if you just get minus a and minus b, so that will give us the center of the circle. And then, so radius, so we can get from this one, the radius of the circle would be the r squared is equal to a squared plus b squared, the minus c here. So then, so if you can get the square root of the right hand side plus or minus a squared plus b squared minus c. So then we know that we don't need to consider the negative sign. So there would be a squared plus b squared minus c square root. Okay, so then this is how you get the center and the radius of the circle in the other format. So then now we know that there are two formats of the equation of a circle. So when a circle is having the center at a comma b, so then we can get the equation of the circle to be x minus a squared plus the y minus the b squared equals r squared. Or otherwise, we can have equation of a circle in this format: x squared plus y squared plus the 2ax plus 2by plus c is equal to 0. So in these formats, so then how to get the center and the radius? So in the first format, we get the center to be a comma b, and the radius is simply r from the equation. In the second format, the center is going to be minus a comma minus b, and then the radius is going to be, which is a squared plus b squared minus c to the square root. Here you have to be careful that, so then we should have x squared and y squared. We can't have any terms like 2 or something like that. we should have the coefficient of the x square and y square to be 1. So that is a requirement. If it is not 1, so we have to get to the 1. Okay, so then only we can recognize the what is A and what is B. Right. So then these are the formats. In that case, so then we can work out the center and the radius of the circles in this format. So some of you might recognize that this is kind of confusing. But okay, so now we know the both formats of the equation of the circles now. So, but if we have the equations with the proper numbers rather than having A and B and R here, so then it is really simple to just convert from one to the other actually. So then let's see how we can just convert from one format to other. So then I'm going to just simply show you an example. So then how we can convert from one format to the other. Okay, so let's look at an example. So I'm going to just write the equation of the circle as x squared plus y squared minus 6x the plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Right, so then we can recognize that. So then this is in the second format as shown here. Okay, so let's consider this example now. So what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to just rewrite this in this format: x squared minus 6x plus y squared plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. So then I'm going to convert that into this format actually. We know that this example is in this format, but so we can convert into the other format. So then we can easily get what is A and B, or we can recognize the center and the radius of the circle actually. So x minus 3 is squared, okay, and then we get minus 9 plus y for these two terms, y plus 2 is squared, the minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, so then we get x minus 3 is squared plus y plus 2 is squared, and then minus 4 will cancel out. Here we get minus 9. So then we get x minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared is equal to 3 squared. Hope it is clear. So then now we can compare this with this format: x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. So then we know that a comma b is going to be, for this example, it's going to be 3 comma minus 2. So that is the center of the circle. So it's easy to get the radius. So the r squared, 3 is equal to 3 squared. So simply 3. So if it is clear. So we had the equation of the circle in one particular format here, and then we converted that into the other format very easily. So by using completeness square, and then so we can easily recognize the radius of the circle and the center of the circle. If some of you don't like to convert that into the other format, so still we can get x squared plus y squared minus 6x the plus 4y the plus 4 is equal to 0. So then here what I said was, so we can rearrange a little bit: x squared plus y squared, and we want to get plus sign here. We could say 2 minus 3 and then we can write it to be x, yeah, and then we can write here plus 2 times the 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. So if the circle in this format, we know that center is going to be the minus a comma minus b. So then here we can see that. So what in the place of the a we have minus 3. So therefore minus a means it's just 3. So in the place of b we have the 2. So there if you put the minus sign in front of that, so it's going to be 3 minus 2. So then you can see it's matching here. So then the both works in the same way. And also to get the radius, so we can use the other equation actually. So which is that we learned a while ago. So r is equal to the a squared plus b squared minus c square root. So we can recognize what is a comma b here actually. So we can see that a is equal to the minus 3 squared, and then b is equal to the 2 plus 2 squared, and then if you look at here, the c is equal to 4, which is minus 4. So then if you get the square root of that one, so it's 9 plus 4 minus 4 square root. So then we get, so 3 as the radius of the circle, so which is matching with the other format as well. So you can see that in either way, so we can just get the center and the radius of the circle. So then we can just afterwards do the other required the simplifications, and then the equation can be used for the rest of the calculations where necessary. So here the main idea was to show you how to get the equation of a circle mathematically using simple the Cartesian coordinate system. So then afterwards, so then we did an example, so how we can convert from the one format to the other of a equation of a circle. So then we can start with very basic format, so that we learned. So this is this format there: x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. So then starting from that, we can go to the other format, or if there's a question in the other format, so then we can always convert into this format. So this is the most convenient format so that you want to use. So then if we have something in the other format, so then always we can convert into this particular common format by completing the square. So hope it is clear. So this is about equation of a circle. So if you have any questions, please just drop into the comment section, so then I can answer.